Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Frontier Timelapse, and this is episode 59. Alright, we are moving right along with this series. As you can see, I got that whole area. It's all green, there's grass everywhere, there's buildings, that's all built up. So now we're on to our second part of the series. That's for the other part of the land that's still browned out. We're going to turn that into fields. Um, so we already bought a couple pieces of land. First step is to put down a farmhouse for us. But before we get to all that, we need to do our daily chores. So the first thing that we just did was put stone into the stone slab production, because that is bringing in good money for us. Now we have to, put water in all the greenhouses, all four of them. These two down here for the coffee beans, and the other two for the the soybean and corn. I believe we do out of the other ones. So that's what we're gonna do. Get them all watered up. Now, with the fields that we're going to be making, I know I said this in a different episode, but I am going to make fields, and we are going to plant, corn and many different things. But I probably won't buy a harvester or anything like that. I don't plan on harvesting at all. I'm going to turn the withering off. This way it's kind of always there. So it's more going to be for decoration. The production lines that we have right now, that's mainly for the money. That's how we're funding everything, is by these type of productions and finding the barrels of money. Hopefully you guys are good with that. I know the series is different than normal farming sim series, because we're not really doing any farming. But alright, we got all the water into the greenhouses. Now we're gonna load up some of this sand. I'm gonna do it the same way we did last time. I just kind of make off cameras. I put it in piles, so it's easier for us to load into the train. We just get one train full, so 420,000 liters of sand we're going to sell. It's going to give us another, I think, anywhere between 37 and 39,000 is what we get per train load. So we're going to get that out of the way. I have the two conveyors this time, so it's making a little bit easier, a little bit quicker than the last time I put you guys through this. But yeah, much faster this way. And then I'll probably do the same thing for the sand on the other side of this property, right up to the wall. There I'm probably gonna have to do off camera is just load it up on the trailer and bring it up here and keep dumping it, because that's going to take probably a couple hours real life time to get done. So I'm sure nobody wants to watch that. I'm not thrilled about doing it. But the only other way of getting rid of the sand is by either leveling or smoothing out the location. And that's kind of cheaty. And plus you lose all that money. It's probably a couple $100,000 that we made just off of sand. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna. Every once in a while, I'll do like a little bit, get rid of the sand that way, but not in the bulk area. We're better than that. We don't have to do it that way. All right, now we're going to build a road going out to where our house is going to be. I just kind of found, an area kind of centered. Um, Not really looking at any particular setup. Oh, and then yeah, we actually found a bucket of money. Wasn't looking for it, but we found it, so we'll take advantage of it. We could use the money because we're going to be spending quite a bit pretty soon, to get all this stuff done. So here I'm just looking for a house. I ended up finding one that I don't think I've ever used before. This one I was going to use because it just matches kind of like the rental homes or the decorative homes that I put down. But at the last moment decided against it, kept wanting to look. That one I liked. But this one, I don't think I've used this one in the past. So I wanted to try something a little bit different. So now we have to go out and level the ground where we're going to put the house. Now, the only kind of plan I have in my head for the different fields and stuff like that is to have the house and the barns kind of centered, and then little roads coming off of the barns going to the different fields. They're probably going to be larger fields that we put down. Yeah, it'll just be little fields going, little paths going to the different fields. That's what I'm thinking about doing for this whole area right here. Not sure how many fields I want to do. As I was playing it, I was trying to think, how many we should do. And I kind of thought about, just doing one of everything. I think there's too many to do. I guess it's still a possibility, but I'd have to, kind of count how many different fields there are. So now we're just looking for a fence to go into our property, and I was actually thinking about fencing off this whole area. The whole farm area be fenced off. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then the only other issue I have, or concern I'm thinking about, is not this particular area, but as you go, from the way we're looking at right now, it'd be behind us. All the way behind us, there is a road from inside the town. There is another gate that goes to that area. Otherwise, you always have to, cross over the railroad tracks. But I can either make a road that goes up to the railroad tracks and then we, just drive over and it'd be bumpy. But I was also thinking maybe we can try to build a bridge, just to get over to the other side. I think that might be kind of neat. I've never tried to build a bridge. So yeah, I don't know, maybe. You let me know what you think. Road or a bridge. That's all. You just write that in the comments. Road or a bridge, whatever you think. Now, last episode we bought this little thing. I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, wanted to try it out. I think it'd be pretty neat. Right here, I'm still just leveling things off, at least for the roadway. I'm not worried about the fields being flat, things like that. But yeah, we got the big plow, and I wanted to start with plowing, but this won't work. It won't lower it. I have no idea why. But you don't even have the option to lower it, so I don't know what's up with that. I guess, yeah, I have no idea. I thought I seen Mr. Sealy P use one to do plowing, but maybe he had a different one. I don't know. So I kind of gave up on that real fast. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to buy a tractor. So I figured I'd just, start with the grass around the house. Still need to put in a driveway. I didn't want it all to be asphalt, so with the driveway I figured we'd use gravel. And for the paths going to all the different fields, because we're trying to get rid of the dirt look. So I figured we'd go gravel. And here what I'm just doing is just looking at all the different types of gravels. I ended up liking the second one, so that's the one I ended up putting down. But yeah, we don't need a big house area. I think next episode we'll probably put down some farm buildings, some sheds, things like that. So we have a nice little driveway. Need to clear off a couple paths around this, around the house. I would like to put something in the backyard, just not sure what yet. Here we're just making some room for stuff. I had needed to level that out a little bit more, because I want to put a fence around the house. Yeah, and oh shoot, episode kind of flew by. But yeah, we're just about done here. Yeah, so we got the fence. Now just got to take it off around the driveway. Throw down some trees and we'll call it. Oh, we do actually go and we buy another tractor. Now, my dumb ass, I forgot that this whole series has been, case red with everything. So I should have got a case tractor. No, I just bought the one that was on sale. And it was actually a tractor that I typically like to use. Most of the maps that I do, I usually, get this tractor. So it was kind of, when I first seen it, I'm like, hey, good timing. I just wanted to check to make sure it had enough horsepower for the plow. So that's what we buy. Again, I probably should get rid of this within the next couple episodes. Get rid of it and get a case. Just to go with the series. But yep, that was a mistake by buying this one. But alright, that's it guys, we're almost out of time. Thank you so much for stopping by, really do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.